Okay.
Okay, so this is a little bit of a funny story. But anyway, that's the background. Very seldom in the hospital would they ask me to do it. You just didn't need it anyway. So anyway, Tricia is in Brookhaven Hospital. She had a baby. Now, in your hospital, I don't know how I do it, but MICU had seven rooms, but there would be a big supply cart there. If any of the patients, or 2 or 3, needed certain things, they would take it off the cart and give it to the patient. Not necessarily pay for them, but that was there if it was needed. So, okay, Tricia had the baby, everything was fine. She goes home, and then she has trouble sitting down because her backside was so sore. So I said, I'll go to the drugstore and I'll get you one of those rubber rings. I tried every drugstore, didn't have it. So then I rationalized this by saying, if I were to take something off this supply cart, it's really for an ex-patient, isn't it? Don't ever sit behind me when I go to confession. I had these stories. So I'm saying that could work out all right. But yet I was a little concerned about it. So when it's time to go, I took the thing, put it in the shopping bag, put my coat on top of it. MICU was on the 4th floor. I wouldn't take the elevator because some of my friends would say, oh, what do you got there, Mom? So I walked down 4 flights of stairs. Opened the main door. Sally comes in. Oh, Marge, I'm so glad I found you. There's a patient up on 3 South needs communion. Will you give it to him? Oh. I've got tainted hands. Oh. So, all right. I'll see what I can do. I had to go into the chapel, go where the key is. Not everybody's where it is. Where the key is. Open up the key, take out the wafer, put it in a little thing, and bring it up in. Before I did that, I'd get down on my knees because there was a little nailing. Dear God, forgive me for what I am about to do. I just couldn't say I couldn't give them communion. I couldn't tell them why. And I had to go walk into the chapel with this contraband in my hand. It was terrible. So anyway, it was once in a time. Maybe 2 or 3 times the whole time I was there, they would ask me to give communion to somebody. So I rationalized that by saying, am I not on a mercy mission? Absolutely. Yes.
So for the record, we asked you a bunch of stories that we wanted to hear about. The 2 that you wanted to contribute involved the cops being called, robbery, and sin. Those are the 2 stories you wanted to talk about.
Everything else I talk about. No, I do that because I may have mentioned that to one kid sometimes, but no, that was it was a funny situation because I really enjoyed doing it, but I would do it on Sundays for my unit, you know, and I don't know how it happened. Pulled up on the door. Oh, there you are! So what can I do?
Your face must have been like...
What? Marge, they just called down. I'm so glad we got a hold of you. We knew you were leaving, blah, 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 blah. Do that for us. Carry the contraband up to the thing.
Oh, we could go on and on and on.
Yeah,
this is fun.
we'll have to do... maybe it's a wrap for today, but we'll need another installment.
Let's do it. Official wrap. Thanks, Mom.
Thank you very much. Thank you so much.
I don't want to emphasize the sadness of it because I think the good things that came out of it, based on a lot of different things. Mother-in-law, an unusual person. I didn't get along with her that much, and I think about that. Was not interested in the children. So sometimes, maybe that's what you learn from. You learn sometimes what other people do that are wrong. That really made my son, my husband, rather upset, yet he did. So maybe I did something with my children one time that I knew she should have done for hers. So I always feel sometimes not everything is bad. If you can get something good out of it, you know. And that's
a good way of putting it.
Yeah. But as he said, I won't put this on. Another big thing, we go on a honeymoon. Where are you going to go? We're going to go to Myrtle Beach. Where? Just going down to Myrtle Beach. So the story was, we would stop, have coffee someplace just before we're going to go to the hotel or whatever it is. So one time we stopped in a place, outside of Myrtle Beach. I don't think what the name of it was. So we were going to sit down and have the sillies. We're going to have coffee and cake or something. I said, I don't want any cake. Let's just have the coffee. And it was like, God is telling me to leave real quick. Because as soon as we got outside, there's about 4 guys yelling, hey, hey, hey. What are they doing that for? Somebody broke into the car, stole all of our luggage. We got it back now. So, anyway, what on earth happened? So Dad right away went up, and sure enough, the back doors were wide open. 4 suitcases were gone.
On your own.
So Dad said, Marge, get the police. So I'm, help! So policeman, I said, I'm sorry, ma'am, I'm a district cop, I can't help you. He went right past me. So Dad heard this noise behind it. We must have caught them in the middle of it, you know. So Dad must have heard them, and then he went over, and they had ran away, and we found them in a big hole.
Oh, wow.
Still, they're wrapped, they were still in the suitcases. But as it was funny, we always stopped for cake or something like that. That night, I don't feel like cake, no. I really believe in that, you know.
Me too.
How we were told to get going. Yeah. So we had
A little benefit there,
Yeah,
with
yeah.
a little good thing with the bad.
right, it worked out well, yeah. So anyway, thank you for doing that, Rich, I appreciate it.
Thank you, Grandma.
Thank
we
you, it was
really
great.
appreciate it.
Thank you.
Love it.